Hearts will be fairly handy, because I think she's pretty strong in the stamina department, but she might well sit in behind.
Downside just a little bit on her toes there, and just Bryony Frost just having to rein her back, and she's edging, raring to go for her third race of the day. And she could have something to do with that early gallop, we'll find out. But 6-4 now is 11-8 now, changing all the while. Number 7, Queen of Hearts, daughter of Flemonsforth, as we head around to post time. So Dan Seidel is very keen to get on with things, like our commentator, no doubt, Stuart Machin, who'll be chomping at a bit to call them home here.
Always keen to get the races started now. Flags are raised. Gives you an idea with the flag raised in the starter's hand, just an idea of the wind and its direction here at Haydock this afternoon, right at their tails down the back straight, on this section of it anyway. So they walk in steadily, although in the case of Dan Seidel, not so steadily. She really does want to get going. They're off for the Smarkets Betting Exchange Mares Novices Hurdle. This listed contest over just short of 2.5 miles, and Dan Seidel, pale blue jacket for Bryony Frost, one of the first to show up, with a nose-banded Papagana in the maroon silks. Meet Meep, also in a sheepskin noseband, head bowed low towards the inner as they come to the opening flight, the first of 10. And it was Dan Seidel who landed in front. Poparanga Ginger, the outsider. Striped Silks was the last to touch down. So going into the far corner, the free-going Dan Seidel leading from Papagana. Meep Meep, the rail, and Shantung with the gold cap out wide under Brian Hughes. Favourite Queen of Hearts, the white sleeves and cap, sandwiched between mares, and the final two, the nose-banded Off the Hook, just ahead of Poparanga Ginger as they reach the crown of the far corner for the first time. So about to swing on in, enter the last 2 miles, and draw towards the first of the line of 3 flights up the straight. Dance Idol, the only previous hurdles winner in the field, leading here in pursuit of a Merseyside double for Paul Nicholls and Bryony Frost. The Nicholls camp also among the winners at Ascot already today. Papagana on the near side is second, Meep Meep on the far side, disputing third with Queen of Hearts, who jumped that particularly fluently, soared her way out over it, jumped into third briefly past Meep Meep. Shantung meanwhile is on the extreme left, and then working back across to Off the Hook and Poparanga Ginger. Here's the third, Dan Seidel from Papagana. Meep Meep against the far running rail, and Queen of Hearts between them, and then Shantung, Off the Hook in the noseband, and Poparanga Ginger. Over the fourth, Dan Seidel just ahead, and again another fluent lead from Queen of Hearts, certainly out jumping Meep Meep, who was a little bit less organised. And now the long run up to the judge with a circuit in front of him. So Dance Idol, unpenalised for our Wincanton hurdle success, leading by a little under a length to Papagana sitting in second, and then Queen of Hearts in the central line of 3. Meep Meep, the rail, and Shantung circling them. Off the Hook, Lucy Alexander, the black sleeve jacket, alongside Poparanga Ginger at the tail of the field. Only half a dozen lengths covering them, however, as they round the paddock bend and head away towards the first of a trio of flights down the far side. Dance Idol continuing to dictate, just stretching on a little from Papagana, and then Meep Meep still in a line with Queen of Hearts and Shantung, the gold cap, a couple of lengths away to Off the Hook and Poparanga Ginger. Freewheeling at this point before flattening out into the wings of the fifth, Dance Idol from the nose-banded Papagana. Queen of Hearts landing just third ahead of Meep Meep on the near side, and then Shantung, and the final two remain Off the Hook and Poparanga Ginger. Now they're heading towards the last mile of the race. They've got a further 5 flights to jump, well beyond halfway. Mistake there from Poparanga Ginger at the back of the field. She got in tight to it, and she's a little detached, but the others are beginning to cluster up once again as they complete a circuit and now go towards 4 out. Dance Idol by a half length to Papagana. Queen of Hearts with the white sleeves and cap traps them going strongly. Shantung wide. Meep Meep still up the inner, and then Off the Hook in touch, the black sleeves, and a couple of lengths to Poparanga Ginger. So about to make the turn out of the back straight, the lengthy gallop now towards the third last, and Dance Idol has made every inch of the running so far. Papagana always being close up in second in the hands of Sam Twist and Davis. Shantung, gold cap for Brian Hughes, disputing third with Queen of Hearts and Kieran Gethings, and then Off the Hook. Meep Meep now beginning to lose ground and is passed in turn by Poparanga Ginger. It's turned for home then. They face the third last. Dance Idol with Queen of Hearts now about to deliver her challenge, having switched to the far side. Shantung down the near side getting into it as Papagana comes under pressure. Dance Idol and Queen of Hearts then pressing on together into the wings of 3 out. Dance Idol by a whisker on landing to Queen of Hearts, pursued by Shantung. Papagana hard at work, and then off the hook with the black sleeves keeping on under pressure. And now Queen of Hearts has to be shaken up, and Dance Idol is still rolling. Again, little separating them on landing over 2 out, though Dance Idol was a little more organised. Queen of Hearts, though, is a doughty stare under these conditions, and as they move on down between the final 2 flights, Queen of Hearts has taken a slender lead. As she steps at the last, however, untidy, Gethings pitched forward in the saddle, and Dance Idol is back upsides under Bryony Frost. Dance Idol on the near side of Queen of Hearts, who's gathered up. The momentum is regathered, and now she begins to assert. She moves a length and a half clear from Dance Idol. Off the hook is staying on stoutly in behind. Queen of Hearts is going to have to be driven out to make sure, but she does enough and takes this listed prize in the hands of Kieran Gethings. Tight for second between Dance Idol and Off the Hook, and Papagana was right behind him in 4th.
Yeah, another good finish. And Queen of Hearts, very, very useful in bumpers, black type and bumpers. He's got black type over hurdles as well. The 11-8 favourite for Kieran Gethings and Stuart Edmonds. Kieran Gethings is sticking his feet out in the irons straight off the winning line. As beat in 2nd place, Dance Idol for Paul Nicholas and Bryony Frost, and a massive run from Off the Hook in 3rd place for Nick and Lucy Alexander.
Yeah, she looks a good mare, the winner, Queen of Hearts. She was good in bumpers last season. She's built on that seasonal pipe open around Chepstow as well, and she gets the better of Dance Idol. It looks a real set 2 from 2 out, but she's found plenty for pressure. She's really strong at the finish. She'll get further in time. Time will tell whether she needs this sort of ground, but she's very effective in it.
Yeah, she is. When they got racing the fairway down, you thought, well, stamina, I think, is at this trip is going to be our key component, and that's borne out. I wonder if the saddle slipped round a little bit at the mistake she made at the last. We'll have another look at this, and we'll get a chat with Kieran Gethings in due course. But as they leave the back straight behind her, Dance Idol travelling very strongly in the front end.
She is, yeah. She was keen to get to the front from the outset. I don't know any real excuses. She's had every chance at the second last, every chance at the final hurdle as well. But on the day, she's been beaten by a better mare. It was slow ground today than compared to when she won at Wincanton, but her Irish form suggested it shouldn't be a problem.